Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Franklin Orji, and I'm your host for today. You're welcome to this live session. Right here with me is a very interesting person. Trust me, guys, you're going to love him. He's someone I respect so much. He's someone that wants to share his experience with us in this his experience in the tech space with us. So today, basically, we're going to be talking about how to kickstart your tech um, career, being relevant in tech while doing digital marketing. So, like I said, my name is Franklin, and with me right here is Mr. Edoh Matthew. Mr. Edoh Matthew, welcome to this
Hi,
session.
Frank. Yeah, the introduction you gave me is too much for me. It can't be only for me. Oh, yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's nice having you on board. So, can you just introduce yourself? Tell us a little about yourself.
All right, basically, like I said, my name is Larry. I'm a digital marketer. However, I call myself a performance digital marketer. All right, I'm more of a performance marketer. And I have some years of experience in I currently work with a tech brand. A tech brand as a I worked also in
Okay.
Nigeria and um, yeah, it's not that not
Okay. Sorry to cut you short. So you're like breaking up a little bit. Can you go over it again? Sorry.
all right. But would have to make no. Yeah, like I said, um, I am a performance marketer. Skilled at as Facebook, Google Ads, so generally running performance and also media management, content creation, Southeast. I've worked with, I currently work with, right? Different agencies with businesses in the past, full-time freelance, from real estate to health to so with a few years I've been in this key experiences. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Um, Good stuff. Good stuff. It's very nice stuff. Yeah. So even though I struggled a little bit to get all you said, but yeah, they're very nice stuff. Um, so let's get into this whole tech thing. Yeah. How did you get into tech? How did it all start? Or how did it all begin for you? Did you always know that you would at some point in your career get into tech?
Okay, let me start by saying I love going to go into tech from the on. For the feedback from your end, can you? I think it's from your end. Uh-huh. Have you tried muting? Okay. All right. So, like I said, I never ventured to be a digital marketer when I was going to enter university. I planned to be a civil engineer. I studied civil engineering. All right. However, in my final year, I knew I wasn't going to pursue my civil engineering career. I knew I didn't have the interest, and I'm the kind of a person that I like giving my best. I like giving my best to something I love. I just realized, due to some reasons, I just cannot give it my best. So I started searching for opportunities where I would find interest. Then I stumbled on digital marketing. I had a friend back then. She was a digital marketer, right? So I started checking online, and I stumbled on the video of this digital marketer. She's moved to UK now. She's the convener of Founders Connect. I can't remember. PCT, yeah. I saw a video about marketing courses online, and that's how I started digital marketing. So since then, I mean, I'm neck deep in marketing, and I am definitely not going back to engineering.
Well, that's nice. Being an engineer or getting doing something like an engineering course, and at some point you have to transition into tech. Wow, that's really nice. Tell us what's the best part of being into tech for you?
What did you say?
What's the best part of being into tech or getting into tech? What's the best part of being in tech for you?
Oh, okay. For a digital marketer, right? There's flexibility, right? There's flexibility of where you can work, how you can work, what you can work on, right? You can decide to, like I said, I'm more specific as a performance marketer, right? I run ads, that's my major. I do other marketing stuff, content creation. You can decide to say, oh, you want to be a product marketer. You can decide to say you want to be an SEO expert. All right. So the point is there are different dynamics and there are various opportunities out there. You can decide to work remotely for a foreign company. All right. There are opportunities like that also. All right. So that is one of the best things I found about coming to tech flexibility. You can get into anything you want to get into.
Yeah, I can't even argue. I can't even argue about that. Yeah, it's something that allows you to work at different places, something that you can do at your own space and all of that. Um, let's talk about the challenges. So many persons. I know when I go online, I see people showing interest that they want to get into tech, but they have so many challenges, and the major challenge they have is finance. Now, I've been on this space with so many persons and they've shared their own experiences. It's no good thing come so easy. Tell us, what challenge did you face at the time where you were trying to grow or where you're trying to build your own tech um, career? What challenges did you face at the time?
Oh, okay. Challenges. I think one major challenge was that you know, I got into it, I didn't really know so many people doing it as at that time. All right. So I was just trying to just figure my way out. All right. And in terms of finance, not so much. Like I said, I had a laptop, all right, from school, final years. I had a laptop I was, using. I remember I was in school then. Where I was staying off campus because I was just waiting for my NYC. So I was staying off campus. And where I was, there was really not so much light, and of course, I couldn't afford the generator or petrol, so I had to be going to camp. So I'll go to the campus in the morning, right? Just because of light, use my laptop, then come back home in the evening. So I was doing that back to back, right? I mean, that was basically my challenge. I just had to motivate myself, and also, I just had to clearly know what I was trying to achieve, right? I'm not the kind of person that will give excuses. Oh, I do not have light. My laptop spoiled. No. Though those challenges can come up, but no. But when I moved back to my parents' place before NYC, I was going to the library every day because of
Wow.
light and, a place to just sit and work, learn something. So I had to just, you know, pay those sacrifices. So yeah.
Wow. So many persons had that financial challenge, and yours was a different thing altogether. But still, I think the story wouldn't be that nice if there are no challenges. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's talk about Bincom. I think you said something about Bincom earlier on. Let's talk about Bincom. How did you get to know about Bincom. Well, I know Bincom is a place where it's like a development center, a place where you develop yourself, build skill, gain experience and exposure and all that. How did you find out about Bincom?
Like I said, when I was preparing for my NYS, I was desperate. I was very desperate to, get into the corporate world in terms of digital marketing. So I was sending applications out. Any job, so far as digital marketing, any training, anything, right? So I was just sending out applications. And then I stumbled on Bincom Academy. Yeah, so I stumbled on Bincom Academy and I applied and got started, the class. Then it was Mr. Bade was the one in charge. That's one of their, he's now one of their CTOs, right? Um, he was my tutor then, and it was really stressful. I can remember I was always on the spot. I don't know. It was always putting me on the spot, but it just made me really want to push harder. Right. So yeah, I was desperate. That was just the word. I was really desperate.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're going to say something.
Yeah. So I was talking about the income academic class. Right. I just did the class for a month, I think. Yeah, a month. And yeah, it was an amazing experience because I was able to practically learn whatever I've been um, I was able to practicalize whatever I've been learning in the past, just aside from the stuff I was learning online and videos I was watching this time around. I was literally tasked to grow a page, get a client, get, paying customers and all that. So it was really tasking, but yeah, it was worth it.
So is that like you saying Bincom helped you in the advancement of your career or something? Is that what
Yeah,
you're trying to tell me?
beginning. Yeah, I started with Bincom basically, right? I started with Bincom, and one thing I really love is the structure, right? So, for instance, when I came in, right, there was this structure of the personal development. You have to develop yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to do it
Yeah.
yourself. You're not supported. You have to do training. There was this course outline we had to go through, right? Every morning you go through it. Then there was this I think knowledge development,
ED.
KD, where you
Okay.
present what
Yeah.
you've been learning, right? You do a PowerPoint, you present to your other team member. So you are always on your feet, right? When it comes to learning, because you have to present maybe once in 2 months. So you have to just be on your feet, present to research. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one thing
Uh,
I didn't mention is that you have to work, right? When there's a task, if it is difficult, right? The task can be difficult, but Bincom will tell you it is not impossible, so you can do it, right? So if you need to campaign, you have to go and research, right? Like you have to research, maybe for social media, or you have to run ads. You need to go research and come back to say this is what I found. Then you can begin to say, okay, this is what you have found. Add this to it, add this to it. But yes, you have to do the work yourself.
okay. Having said that, what edge would you say the community, Bincom community, what edge would you say it gave you or did give you at the time over some other communities, tech communities?
Uh, well, so it just gave me the platform to practicalize, like I said, to gain experience, right? And also gain exposure because, for instance, the KD I spoke about, where you present, right? I'm sure my video is somewhere on YouTube, right? It gave me that digital footprint about my career on online, right? Because where I was presenting or talking about a particular marketing topic, right? If anybody is going to search for my name, right, that YouTube video will most likely come up, right? And it's a
Yeah.
for me in my career, is a plus for me. So I think that was one major out there. You are talking, you are organizing the event, you are also speaking at the event. It gives you some form of exposure. Your flyer is out there. Maybe you post it with your community, and people see it and like, oh, this guy is a digital marketer. This guy is a software developer. This guy goes. I mean, it's not just digital marketing. They are. I have a friend. I think she's working with a tech company now. Not sure. Yeah. She was product management then. We came in together. I think she was in product management. So yeah. So that
yeah,
was one thing being offers a a platform where you can learn, you can make mistakes, and learn from your mistake and move on.
yeah, yeah. I can relate to that. So we're almost coming to the end of the session. But I see some persons just joined. So what we're doing, or this session is all about how you can kickstart your tech career in digital marketing. So Edoh Matthew is our guest, and he has been doing is sharing his experience with us and how he started from a particular career, how he did engineering and how to move from engineering to into the tech space. So what he's doing is he's just sharing his experience with us and what you can do if you're really interested in tech and how to grow the rice. So that's basically it. Mr. Matthew, you just okay. Before we get to that, can you give us an advice or what do you recommend? What's your recommendation to persons who are viewing or persons who are online with us right now? What do you recommend they do? Some persons have that interest to grow their tech career and stuff. What's your advice on that?
All right, that's a good question. So I would answer that question from the digital marketing standpoint, right? Because that's my specialty, digital marketer. So even as a
Yeah,
digital marketer, one advice I would give is you will have to get a specialty, right? You need to focus. So there are various aspects of digital marketing, all right? But the world is changing, right? For marketing, there's SEO, there's social media marketing, there's content marketing, there's affiliate, whatever, all right?
yeah,
There's email marketing. However, the world is changing, right? And the world is looking for people that are specifically good at some things, all right? So even in digital marketing, you need to be specific. When I was introducing myself earlier on, I said I am a performance marketer, right?
sure.
Because my power is to run adverts, generate leads, and convert business. I'm a performance marketer, right? We have product marketers. We have growth marketers. I'm sure you understand. So
Yeah,
you need to specialize SEO specialists. All right. So if you really want to gain global recognition, if you want to be globally attractive as a digital marketer, you need to specialize. I understand the Nigerian market is generally looks for generalists, right? Generalists. But if you really want to go global and not just remain in the Nigerian market, you need to be a specialist. Be a specialist on a particular, what is it called? A particular skill, right? So this applies for even as a software developer, as a product manager, you need to be a specialist. Let people know this is what you are good at. Don't just be good at everything. Be good at everything, fine, but there's that one thing, any day, anytime when you're called to handle it, you are the person people think about. Right? So always have that at the back of your mind in your journey.
yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that advice. So um, you've made it clear to us that whenever people say tech, it's not about being on the technical part of tech. Because so many persons, when you say tech, they feel like it's only you have to write code and all of that. There's this other side of tech, which is the business side, and you can also grow in that business side. Thank you for all you shared with us and all of that. Yeah. So I see some persons, and feel free if you have any question, you can just drop those questions on the chat box. Before we come to wrap, I think Mr. Edoh Matthew will give answers to those questions. Yeah. But it's nice having you on this session, Mr. Matthew.
I'm happy to be here.
Really
I'm happy to be
So, a tricky one though. Are you open for mentorship? Because I know some persons would like to reach out and all of that.
here. Yeah, definitely. Please, you can. My DM is open. All right. You can send me a message. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you just heard that from the horse's mouth. Yeah. Yeah. I'll check your DM. Yeah. I'll check your DM. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Mr. Matthew, you're still there, right?
Yes, I am.
So one a question. Someone said, I am a VR developer and yet don't know how to go about it. Do you want to take that?
Okay. So for VR, I mean, you mean you're a virtual reality developer, all right? I'm not so much in the gaming space or in the software space. However, um, what I know is you need to get somebody ahead of you in that space, right? Somebody like a mentor, somebody that probably has like 5 years of experience, 4 years of experience, right? Somebody that is close already where you want to be, all right? You might not even know where you want to be or where you are going, but you need somebody like a mentor in that space, in the VR space, right? And where can you find these people, right? If you go on LinkedIn and you type VR developer experts or anything around VR developer on LinkedIn, you will find professionals in that space. Send them DMs, message them, send them DMs, tell them how check their works. Probably can check them online, check what they've posted recently, and use that to send them in the oh, I saw this post you made about VR development. It's something I am interested in. I have done this and done this, and I'll be interested in really, getting to learn more about it from you and and connect with you. Right? Send about 10 or 20 of them messages. Right? At least out of 20, a few will respond to you. Not all, trust me, not all, but a few will respond to you. And from there, you can then get clarity on where you actually are going. And secondly, you need to find out the opportunities in that space. When I mean opportunities, I don't just mean Nigeria, because the world is not global, right? You can work with anybody in any country at any point in time. All right. So check out for the opportunities in space, right? What are the job opportunities? What are the career opportunities? What is the average earner? What is the height of my career, right? Check for these opportunities, and then you have a goal to work towards. Then you can get people to help you achieve those goals, like mentors, like colleagues, and all that. So I think that's all I can say around that.
Yeah, thank you so much for that answer. I hope that answers your question. Feel free to reach out if you need more clarity on this. Yeah, feel free to reach out. So here we call it a wrap, and I want to thank you all for joining this session. Sorry for the issues we had while starting up and all of that. But I promise you next time we'll do much more better.